Today we're making a simple syrup using the cold method. You may be familiar with the hot or warm method where you put equal parts sugar and water in a pan on the stove and you slowly dissolve the sugar, and then once it's dissolved you can remove that from the heat and let it cool completely. And that's great, but if you're wanting to use it a little more quickly after you make it, there's the cold method where you again take equal parts sugar and water and you mix it. Now this can take several minutes, maybe more like 10 to 15 minutes if you're just going to be stirring your sugar into cold water or room temperature water. And so today I'm using an immersion blender to quicken that speed. And simple syrup you can buy at the store, but it's really easy to make. It stores well and it's great for mixing into cold drinks like mocktails or iced coffees or teas. So for me, I'm going to take, this is an old peanut butter jar. I like to just have a tall jar. You can use a glass. Now you can absolutely do this by hand. You could put this into a stand mixer or you could use a hand mixer. This will take several minutes. It's not going to be the snap of a finger, but we're going to take equal parts water. I just have cold tap water. It doesn't have to be cold. Room temperature is good. Heat is actually a catalyst for helping to dissolve sugar. So room temperature is just fine. So I have a half cup of water. I'm gonna do a half cup of sugar. The finer the sugar, the better. Mine has a slightly brown color to it because it is raw cane sugar. So it's just gonna be slightly colored versus if I were to use white sugar. And so I have my immersion blender here. I do have a whisk attachment and I wasn't sure what was going to work better. So we're just gonna mix until the sugar is dissolved completely. I am just going to kind of swish it around, make sure I get all of the sugar off the sides. I got a little sugar at the top of my sides when I first started it. It's looking quite clear. If you want, you can wait a few minutes and then check the bottom of your jar or your glass to see if there's any sediment down at the bottom, and if there is, you need to keep mixing. Okay, I am going to let this sit for just a few minutes, make sure I don't have any sediment at the bottom of my jar, and then the cloudiness should also die down a little bit, and then we'll take another peek at it. So there's still a little bit of cloudiness in here, but as you can see, it's a little clearer on the bottom than it is at the top. So as soon as the cloudiness starts to clear from the bottom, you'll be able to check underneath to see if there's any undissolved sugar, because it will have sunk to the bottom. And so even though the cloudiness is still there, you can go ahead and use this simple syrup right now. And I know mine looks not very appetizing, but again, it's just because I used raw cane sugar. If you use white sugar, it will not have this brown hue to it. But the reason I made this is because I am going to be making a non-alcoholic lemon drop mocktail, and that recipe calls for simple syrup. Again, you can buy this, but I decided to make it, and now you know how to make it for yourself. And with my immersion blender, this was so quick, and I don't have to wait for it to cool. So I am going to store this in the fridge. It will keep for quite a long time. Give this video a big thumbs up if you found it useful, and go ahead, click here right on screen to see that non-alcoholic lemon drop mocktail, and I'll see you guys there.